I'd wager you'd fancy adding it to your coral tank, wouldn't you? The tasks for the new day are unfolding one by one. Today, let us explore a reef rock arrangement scheme for a coral tank, a marine aquarium scener, a pile of mud. Fate, it seems like yet another of those familiar, therapeutic, slow-living videos. Watching her meticulously work on the clay sculpture in her hands, spraying water, carving, everything appeared so professional and serene. I was wondering at the time whether she was making some sort of fancy ornament, but soon I realized I was completely wrong. Since she picked up the new lump of clay and began assembling it, I realized this wasn't about making a small vase at all, but constructing a colossal thing. Observe this procedure. She is assembling individual components, connecting them piece by piece, like building blocks. This is no longer a matter of simple shaping. It tests one's grasp of structural mechanics and spatial imagination. Each joint requires reinforcement and leveling with additional clay strips, a process that demands considerable effort. From that moment on, my mindset changed completely. I went from being an observer to a curious student. I began to understand that all her meticulous preparations had been but the tip of the iceberg for this monumental undertaking. Observe carefully. The work's form is gradually taking shape, resembling either a growing coral or an ancient withered tree. She measured repeatedly with a ruler, ensuring that the angle and height of each fork met her design specifications. This dedication to precision inspires profound admiration even in an amateur like myself. Throughout the entire process, she was like a surgeon performing a meticulous operation on this monumental work of art. Cut, paste, smooth, reinforce. Each action performed with crisp precision, without the slightest hesitation. I began to realize that what we were witnessing was not merely the creation of a handcrafted piece, but the crystallization of an artist's heart and soul. Her attention to detail bordered on the meticulous, carefully filling every minute crevice with mud. These seemingly tedious and repetitive tasks are precisely what determine the ultimate success or failure of the work. She would occasionally pick up the spray bottle to mist the clay, ensuring it remained moist to prevent cracking during the lengthy creative process. It's precisely these painstaking details that ensure the integrity and stability of this monumental work. Watching her graft each new branch onto the main trunk, I could almost feel the continuity of life. This process is fraught with uncertainty. A single misplaced connection could throw the entire structure off balance. Yet she appeared utterly confident, each adjustment precise and decisive. At this stage, the work has already displayed astonishing grandeur, yet she continues to make final adjustments to it. This is not merely patience. It is a focus and dedication bordering on Zen meditation. Since in the corner of the studio, even the little dog lay quietly by her side, as if unwilling to disturb this tranquil act of creation. Now let us see what the final product looks like after this long and arduous journey. Well, when I saw the finished product, I must admit I was rather taken with it. Against a pitch black backdrop, this piece resembles a fossil from antiquity, radiating a palpable force of life and the weight of time's passage. The intricate connections and meticulous polishing we observed earlier have now transformed into its flawless details and fluid contours. This transcends the realm of mere handicraft. It is a true work of art, from a pile of cold earth to a living being with a soul. This is the magic of creation.